Life is a really weird meandering path, and I hope you don't know what you want to do with your life. If you do, that's great. But if you don't, it's really exciting to not know what you want to do in life because you have so many infinite possibilities, all the college courses you'll take. You just get to explore what might interest you. I studied psychology and philosophy. I loved my philosophy degree, but when I left college, I had no idea what I was going to do with my philosophy degree. And people laughed at me. They're like, why did you do that? That's a big waste of money. And it wasn't a waste of money. Philosophy has helped me make better, more concise videos where I explain complex topics. For those of you who are baseball players, teaching pitching mechanics in video is not easy. It's a complex movement. And one of the biggest compliments I get from YouTube subscribers, people who leave comments, they say, this video was the simplest, clearest explanation of this topic that I'd heard. That's what really flatters me, when I can make something that's complicated seem really easy to understand by someone else. Because I know that most of my audience are moms and dads who just want to help their kids get better, but they didn't play baseball themselves. So they don't want a bunch of hodgepodge and crazy terminology. They want something explained clearly that they can just understand and go. Just like if I have a son or daughter someday and she does gymnastics or plays tennis, I'm going to need to learn the mechanics of that to help them along. And I'm just going to want to learn just so I can help them. I don't need to know everything under the sun. So I sell my books on the web. I sell online courses which teach all the skills that I taught kids in person when I had my baseball academy. And my YouTube helps get subscribers to my online courses and speaking. So that's sort of like the trifecta. I used to do a lot more in-person instruction, but I don't do that as much anymore because I wanted to focus on reaching a bigger audience. But if you do consider making content, you just got to stick with it and enjoy it. If you want to try to be, someone on the web, you're so young and you have so many creative ideas. I know all of you do. Just give it your shot and see what happens. And you'll learn a lot of skills along the way and it'll be really fulfilling. But all of you have stories and skills that you could share with a lot of people much more than you realize. A lot of people think they're not special enough to be out there. But I think the most special stories that are shared on the web are people who are underserved or who have something that makes them unique, that they think it's a negative, that ends up being a really big positive for other people when they say, oh, she has my same affliction, or she has acne just like me, or she has, ADHD just like I. There's a lot of great content of people sharing their vulnerabilities in a positive way for other people and showing how they can make a difference in other people's lives. So don't be afraid to dive in and try new things.